Hey guys, it's me again, Terrell Mobley. Today we are reacting to another video, another cool YouTuber. So apparently no one has reacted to this before, I think. So I'm reacting to it, here and now. Today I'm reacting to Infamous Swish's video. Well, his somewhat old, latest video. I don't know. You guys are the ones that decided to click on this video. So I don't know what you really expected. Anyways, the video I'm reacting to is I Was a Dumb Kid. Yeah. I mean, haven't we all been dumb kids before? Like, when you're little, you don't know squat. Like, you don't even know how to, see right. You don't even know your purpose of existence or anything. Imagine if, at, the start of your, childhood, Okay, sorry. I'm talking too much. But, for real, though. Imagine if, kids were, super smart when they were, babies. Then maybe society would be better. Maybe then we wouldn't have to have so many schools. I guess that's the key thing for demolishing schools. I mean for all those people who hate schools, just make babies smart. Then eventually the grown-ups will see that, kids don't need, schools to learn stuff. So they don't have to go to school, and there will be no more school. Yeah, that's how you kill the Board of Education. Yeah, I'm talking too much. Sorry, guys. Yeah, anyways, let's get into this.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there.
Hey,
Welcome to my man cave. Take it all in. It's pretty manly. Let's have a tour,
I should
shall
have
we?
my own
Over
cool
here we have a
hideout.
statue of myself. Very accurate to real life. Yes, I have been working out. Thanks for noticing. Over here we have my Oscar for being the best animator on YouTube. Whoa. We don't gotta go in there. There's nothing to note, probably. Wait, no!
He used to eat glue as a kid.
Okay, I may not have always been this awesome. Back in my day, I was pretty stupid. Whether or not I still am is up for debate. I was a textbook last child. I figured out things as I went along. My parents were not as strict with me as they were with my siblings. And I got everything I wanted because I was their favorite.
I mean,
some things never change. For most of my childhood, it was me and my brother Justin against the world. He's 2 years older than me and has been taller than me literally my entire life, despite all the doctors saying I would surpass him. So growing up, we had a very natural little brother, big brother dynamic. Like one time, my dad, Justin, and I were all driving home, and Justin had just gotten his wood carving merit badge in Boy Scouts because he was way cooler than me. And since he received this badge, he got a free knife. I was not going to let this slide. I wanted to have a free knife so I could be as cool as him. Obviously. So on the way home, I put my acting skills to the test and was whining to my dad to play with a knife to prove I deserved that knife just as much as he did.
Don't you just hate whining?
Please, I want to hold it. Nathan, you're going to hurt yourself.
No, I won't. I know what I'm doing.
Nathan, you've never even held a knife. Fine.
God,
Justin, give your brother the knife. You guys are not going to believe this. I can't.
Figuring out your next steps after high school? Accounting Plus
guys.
is your one-stop shop.
Can't believe my dad didn't want me to play with Justin's knife, all because he thought I would do exactly what ended up happening. And I want to make it very clear, this was not Justin or my dad's fault. I thought I was a big boy, but alas, the knife was too big for my britches. And my fingers. Luckily, nothing a Band-Aid and some Neosporin couldn't fix. It's perfectly fine now. Another time I dragged Justin into my mess was when I had the brilliant idea to use a piece of technology that was once again too big for my britches. Apparently I wore a lot of britches when I was a kid. Back in the day, my mom would buy this spicy popcorn that was the best movie snack ever. And of course, at the ripe old age of 8, I thought I had everything in life figured out. So while we were watching a show, I took matters into my own hands and threw some popcorn into the microwave. Then I paused and thought, how long is popcorn supposed to be in the microwave for again? I don't know, like 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
That sounds about right.
Where'd you get 10 minutes from?
Who wants a dumb old castle anyway?
Yeah, I love Sonic Underground. Oh, man.
The popcorn literally exploded in the microwave. Thankfully, the microwave didn't explode, but I guarantee that if it was in the microwave for another minute, we would have been watching the firemen extinguish the flames of our house instead of Sonic Underground.
Man, that would suck. And you still even eat the popcorn.
Good and tasty?
My mother was not happy about me nearly blowing up our home to smithereens, so ever since then I haven't had that spicy popcorn. And I'm still grounded. One thing that keeps me up at night is remembering some of the toys I had when I was a kid. I don't know what was wrong with me, but if you were a toy I received as a child, there was a 50% chance your bloodline ended with me.
I don't know, maybe there's like some toy-killing DNA somewhere in my heritage. .com.
This video was sponsored by MyHeritage.
And I'm skipping this. Okay, here we go.
Now, back to it. One year, my family and I were on a road trip and stopped at a hotel. My most prized possession at the time was a blue Power Ranger toy that I had to bring everywhere. When we arrived at the hotel for the night, I decided to keep my most prized possession privately tucked behind the bed frame for protection. I think. It wasn't until the next day driving that I realized I left him there. No amount of pleading would make my parents turn around. I mean, it makes sense. Adding 2 hours to our trip to pick up a $5 piece of plastic isn't worth it. I still think about you, Blue Power Ranger. I'll never forget all the long talks that we had. You know, the laughs that we shared and the memories we cherished. Or whatever. This other time when I was even younger, my family and I went to the beach. At the time, I was obsessed with this show called Rescue Heroes, and my brother and I were crazy for these toys. So, naturally, on that fateful day on the beach, I decided to bury my most prized rescue hero in the sand.
It's an okay movie, but, you know.
What? You read the title? And of course, I ended up losing him, so we held a beach funeral. That was a whole thing. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. Another instance of me leading my toys to an early grave was when one Christmas my mom got me a set of 4 Sonic collectible figures. I loved Sonic as a kid, so this present was really awesome. So of course I decided one of the first things I would do with these new toys was test their durability. And obviously the best way to do that was to throw him off the upstairs balcony.
Really?
We've all been there. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually decided to just throw our toys. Well, I mean, I guess some people, but still.
Metal Sonic, speak to me, man. Come on, soldier, wake up. Well, Frank, going up to my mom to tell her about this is still something that haunts me to this day. She just wanted to get her lovely, darling, definitely favorite child a nice present, and I decapitated it within the hour. Luckily, my mom wasn't even that upset and just accepted that her son isn't the brightest bulb in the house. One day, my dad decided to take me swimming at the YMCA. I remember making friends with these other kids at the pool that day. And since we were children that needed to be constantly doing something, we concocted a plan to make a raft out of pool noodles. Once this thing was complete, I volunteered to take her on our maiden voyage. So we christened the vessel, I hopped on it, and started slowly drifting towards the deep end of the pool where all the big kids were. Now, it was at this point where I realized, wait, I can't swim. So in a panicked haze, I rolled off my raft and literally started drowning. I will never forget sinking to the bottom of the pool and jumping back up for a gasp of air, not knowing what I was doing. It wasn't until this older girl grabbed my arm and swung me back onto the raft that I was saved.
You saved my life.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, you like rescue heroes? That girl actually saved my life. And even though I was young, I thought, hold on, surely the lifeguard would have seen me drowning, right? I mean, this 12-year-old girl might as well have his job. I turned over to the lifeguard stand, and the lifeguard was talking to my dad. So not only did the lifeguard miss me drowning, but so did my father. Hey, sport, are you having fun? Do you even love me? Another recollection of my stupidity was one fateful day when my mom had to take Justin and I to get our haircut. But this was no ordinary haircut. I wanted to tell the barber what kind of haircut I wanted. I was a big boy, you see. Basically, at the time, I had heard the term buzz cut from one of my classmates, and I knew exactly what I wanted. Except I didn't know what I wanted because I didn't know what a buzz cut was. So there I am in the barber shop, absolutely dialed in. One buzz cut, please.
You sure, buddy?
Yep. Honey, are you sure you're sure? Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the barber. I know what I'm doing.
Here you are, kid. One buzz cut.
My hair! Oh my gosh! I mean, what are the ladies gonna think about this? You're 10. So that was embarrassing. Looking like a peanut with legs for the next 2 months wasn't ideal for 5th grade me, but I digress. All right, now I'm gonna do some lightning round stupid childhood moments. I could not whistle for many, many years. And I was so insecure about this fact, I mastered whistling inward. In fact, I'm pretty good at it. No, I can't whistle correctly, and yes, it does look stupid. I did not know how to spell the word infamous until 3 days before I made my channel. Meaning for 6 months, I was very close to becoming infamous swoosh. What a different life that would have been. When I was 10, my bedtime was 7 o'clock. Yes, during most of the year, the sun is still up during that time. I'm glad you noticed. This had nothing to do with me being a stupid child. I just wanted to remind my mom that she did this. One time when I was 11, I had a crush on this girl. She liked me back a lot. But once we entered the 6th grade, a new girl came into our school that I liked more. So I walked up to the girl that I liked all summer and said, "Hey, Hannah, I don't want to like you anymore." And after school, her mom called my mom saying her daughter had been crying all day. And now Hannah is getting married. Her name isn't actually Hannah, and I'm pretty sure I'm not invited to the wedding. The final story I have rewinds all the way back to the wonderful year of 2015. At the time, I loved Calvin and Hobbes. Still do. And if you don't know who they are, we can't be friends. My church's camp used to host a 4th of July parade every year where everyone in the parade dressed up. So that year, I had the phenomenal idea to dress up as Calvin. You know, Calvin, the American hero that he is. For this costume, I decided I needed to have a toy Hobbes. So me, being a very smart 13-year-old boy, ordered one on eBay for $11. By the time the 4th of July rolled around, it had been weeks since I ordered it, and I was starting to get anxious. But luckily, when my mom drove into camp, she had the package. Finally, I can't wait! How to crotchet Hobbes. Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. How could I have been so careless? How did I not see that this was a scam? Why did I spend $11 on a piece of paper containing free information? Also, I don't know how to crochet. What am I, 60? Luckily, my lifelong friend James saved the day and lent me his realistic stuffed tiger that he had. For some reason. It would have to do. Now I just needed to transform into Calvin. I put on my red shirt, my dad put electrical tape all over it to look like black stripes, and my mom put temporary yellow hair dye in my hair from Walmart. Mom, why does my hair look green? Poof, look at the time. You're almost late. Better get out there, honey. So, my very realistic plush tiger, green spiky hair, and electrical tape shirt celebrated America's birthday like no other. And I haven't ordered anything from eBay since. Luckily, I'm an adult now and marginally smarter, and I do taxes with my mommy's help. And if you're a little dumb sometimes like I was, that's okay. You live and learn. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go enjoy some popcorn I put in the microwave at the start of this video. It should be done by now.
Everyone, thanks for watching. As always, just want to thank
God, I feel really tired today. Anyways, hope you guys liked that video as much as I did. That was very funny and realistic, and I feel like that I would do something like that, all of it. Yeah, but who knows? Anyways, see you guys later. Have a nice day and have a great day. Bye-bye. I need to get some sleep.